Hi guys, I'm just going to do a review on the Planet Eclipse 2013 Gravel Bag. But before I start doing this, I just wanted to say something. If you own a dye gun, like an NT or a DM mainly, and you need to buy some O-rings, you can, obviously you probably know you can get the O-ring kit for like £35 from Just Paintball or BZ Paintball Supplies or Lips Paintball. But if you pay an extra £10, it's like £45, you can get this, which is the medium repair kit. You can get it for proto guns, the DMs and NTs. It does cost an extra £10. You do get a few less O-rings, but you get enough O-rings to rebuild the gun 10 times. And for the extra £10, I'll show you what you get. Because the reason I got this is I didn't see nobody with no reviews on the internet about it or what comes with it, so I thought I'll do one myself so people know what you get with this, because it's not too informative for what you get. So on the top it tells you what's what, like in the little sections if you're not sure, and then inside it, this is everything you get. Not the gun lube, by the way. The gun lube I put in there myself, that's where I keep it. But you get everything from spare 2 eye pipes, which costs around £16 each. So there alone is £32 or something like that. You get 4 ball detents, all the O-rings. You get the on and off plate, 2 of them. You get trigger springs. Yeah, honestly, it's definitely worth the £10 more, because in the long run it will save you a lot of money. Like if you break an eye pipe, the extra £10 still saves you £6 from having to buy 1 eye pipe. So it's something I'd recommend. Which way does this go? There. But that's not what we're reviewing. I just want to say that quickly. What I'm doing a review on is the actual backpack. I just want to go over the size and what it can hold, because people are not sure. Like, if you can't afford a £160 gear bag, then this is probably your best option. This wouldn't do for a 2-day event, I'd say. I tried going for a 2-day event with spare clothes and playing gear, and it didn't really work too well. It's okay getting there, but it's coming back when it's all dirty and you have to pack it. So for 1-day training or just a 1-day event, this is fine. So I'm going to go over what's in it. At first you have a front pocket here underneath this strap. In here you can put all your tools, batteries, lube, whatever you want. It is a decent sized pocket. So this is mainly for, I'd say, keeping tools and stuff. I keep my Allen keys and a hell load of batteries. Next I'll go on to the sides. On the side there's 2 zip pockets, 1 on either side, and they're not too big, but that's another place you could keep tools or O-rings if you don't have the O-ring box, if you had like just a bag of them. And then at the side, yeah, again on both sides, is a place where you can put your air bottle or your CO2 bottle, or you can put a water bottle or juice, pop, whatever, in there. And then the actual main compartments, after you undo the next strap, you have a smaller piece here. I'm not sure what I've got in here right now actually. Oh yeah, I just have a spare bag which I put on my data kit in after I finished. And then you have 1 zip section where I keep my squeegee and 1 part of my barrel. I think that's the diultralight tip. Yeah, that's the tip there. And then in here there's another zip section, got a bit of paint in it, and I'll keep a few microfibers, one which I take on field, one which I use for cleaning my bolt with the back of the diultralight. It's pretty deep, it goes right down to the bottom where you can't actually see, right around there. So you can get quite a bit in there. And then to the next compartment, which is the main piece, which is the biggest. You can get a hell of a lot in here. I can get a set of playing pants, my pod pack, 4 pods, 4 pods, my marker, 2 jerseys, football boots, spares kit, goggles, tank, hopper, headbands. You honestly can get loads in it. It doesn't look so big, but it's really deep, like the bag. I don't know if you can see there, it is really deep. And when it's zipped up, it pushes out so much. It doesn't look that big, but when it's full, it's huge. It honestly does look really big. Inside you have 1 zip pocket, which I used to save my barrel in, but I moved it to the front. I keep my headbands in there now. And then up the top there, right up there, it also goes right up to there if you didn't notice. You have another zip, if you can see that. This one's not too deep, it only goes down to where basically that zip starts, but enough room to keep, yeah, again, anything you want in there. And then you have this laptop or tablet carrying pocket, which I use for my marker. Yeah, again, it's really padded and soft in there, so there won't be no damage to it. It's perfectly fine in it. I've had this in my back a few times. It's been knocked around and my marker's still fine. I can't see no damage to it. It's really padded in there, and that goes right down to the bottom. And that's the compartments on that side. And then there's like just a bit where you can put like an MP3 player, then feed your earphones through there. I've never used this because if I listen to music on my phone, I just put it in my pocket. But it's like a microfiber feel, so what scratch any device you put in there, and it'll be pretty soft on it. I usually put like the lid on my air bottle, on the little cap. When I'm not using it, I stick it in there to keep it safe. But apart from that, I don't really use that. Going around to the back, you have really soft padding on the shoulder parts. When this is full and on your back, usually you can feel like parts of a normal bag digging in or whatever, but it's just really comfortable. And yeah, again, on the actual back piece, you have 4 for your back, really soft, and then 1 like for your back of your neck, top of your back. It's like a real soft padding. And apart from that, there's just a chest strap to go across to hold it on. And then also, which I forgot to go over, was in the side pockets, you have little clips so it holds your bottle in place, or whatever you have in there in place. You can adjust them. I sometimes put my dye rotor in one and my Guller air tank in the other side, depending what's inside, how full it's going to be, if I'm taking spares, food or water with me. But I've pretty much covered everything on the bag. Hopefully this will help you decide whether you need one or not. For £45 I would say it's definitely worth it. It's £115 cheaper than getting a big kit bag, and obviously it doesn't hold as much, but it really does work up until the point where you need to get a kit bag. Like I'm having to get one because I'm starting to play a lot of games for the last whole weekends and stuff, so I need to take a lot more stuff. But yeah, there's a nice metal Eclipse sign. Then just throughout the bag there's E's and stars. It's a really nice design, as well as like the building, it's really good quality. I can't see this ripping. Also sometimes I fasten these up and then I'll hang my pod pack down with my pods if my bag's got extra stuff in it on my own, like spare paint or whatever. But yeah, I'd definitely get this if you're on a budget for a kit bag. It'll do. I think I've covered everything, but if you've got any questions, then you can just leave a comment and I'll answer them if you want to know anything about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.